Hello viewers. In the previous video, we talked about identifying the website's goals or objectives and categorizing our audience based on demographics such as age, gender, location, profession, income, interests, etc. In this video, we are going to continue on that journey in our research phase and gather information for our website or app and organize them using an understandable, neat and efficient technique known as the information architecture. Now, if you surf the internet to find out about this IA, that is information architecture, you will read a description from Wiki that says this. Information architecture is the art and science of organizing and labeling a website or software to support usability and findability. An article from UX Planet states that there are 4 IA system components: organization systems, labeling systems, navigation systems, and searching systems. Now, this could be a topic that would easily disinterest many people if talked about in a theoretical way. So we decided to take a practical approach where we actually show you how to make an IA for a site that you are all familiar with already. So for this example, let us consider that we are making an information architecture for Amazon, the $995 billion worth e-commerce giant that has its presence in most of the countries today. Before we start, let us make a note of the primary objectives of this site. Number 1. Obviously, we need to generate more sales of our products. Number 2. Along with our products, we should also be selling our services such as Amazon Prime Video and Music. Number 3. Encourage users to pay for the orders using our own wallet called Amazon Pay. Number 4. Facilitate bill payments and recharges through the site. Number 5. After sales service is also important. So we let our customers save their data, track orders, request for a replacement or refund, give feedback, etc. And finally, we should also provide means for them to reach us through convenient ways. Is this all Amazon has to deal with? Actually, no. These are the features that we being end users of Amazon mostly use. But there is also another side which you need to understand that it exists being a developer, which is the seller's side. The seller also needs to maintain his profile, he needs to list his products, manage his inventory, generate reports, etc. Note that this video is targeted at beginners and intermediate level designers and developers. So we are not going to go into objectives which are much more sophisticated than this at this level of the series. Let us start making our IA for this site now. To start off, we sure need a home page that acts like a hub or like a textbook's index page. We want all our users to have their own account or profile to order their products and keep track of their information. We definitely need to list all the products in order to sell them. Amazon is not only about selling products these days, they also provide so many other services including Prime and Pay Wallet. So let's add a label for that. They need to support customers after sales, so we will add a label for that as well. Now that we have labeled a few pages in the site, let's talk about each page in detail. The home page, as we said earlier, is going to be a hub that contains a short summary of the pages to follow. This includes any ad campaigns for new product launches or announcements for events such as the Great Festival Sale or some brand offers or bank offers. Then we have deals of the day where Amazon discounts the price of few products for a day or a limited time. And then we have top selling items where we definitely want to give a shout out to famous items on the home page to make even more sales. And finally, we could have some promo for services that we offer. Let's move on to the products page now. We should list products based on their category to make it easier to find, because there are going to be millions of products on an e-commerce site like Amazon. Then, under services, we have Amazon's other services such as Prime Video and Music, and we have recharge facilities to recharge our phones and DTH services. We even have bill payment facilities for cooking gas, water, electricity, and broadband. Under accounts, we need each user to have his own profile. The profile remembers his name, email, phone, password, display picture, addresses, etc. Then we need to remember each order that the user has made, along with options to track the order, review, or cancel it. Then we have Amazon Pay, which is a wallet where you can add money, pay for your orders, and check your balance. Finally, under accounts, we need a place where we can collectively see all the reviews that we have made earlier, with options of course to edit or delete it. And then we have a cart to remember items that we have added to our list but have not placed the order for. Under support, let us mention all the possible ways how we want our customers to reach us. And for the seller's side of things, they do need an account as well, mentioning their shop and taxation details. They need an inventory management system where they can add, modify, or remove products, generate sales reports, view feedback, and even respond to complaints. Finally, I'm going to add an info section under which I'm going to keep few pages to talk about privacy policies, terms and conditions, frequently asked questions, and about the company. Note that any company that obtains users' personal details such as his name, email, or phone number has to frame and exhibit their privacy policies that tells users that they are not going to misuse their details anywhere. Now that we have completed a rough copy of our information architecture, let us refine it in the next video by using the 4 IA system components that we learnt in the beginning of this video. For your exercise, for the same company for which you identified the website's objectives and target audience in the previous video's task, try making an information architecture for them. Don't worry if it isn't really up to the mark. This is only your first attempt at making one, and we have all been there. If you think you learned something new from this video, then give it a like, add it to your learning playlist, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon to not miss the upcoming videos in this series.